Welcome to our video. Today we're going somewhere because it's rainy. We're thinking of getting somewhere where it has no rain, not outside. But don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you could see more videos of us and we could install more videos. And the spot that we're going to is gonna be Bird Kingdom. We thought that we were going to see the birds, but we actually got into a museum where it's actually a pharaonic museum, and it had a lot of antique stuff, like a lot of rocks from the olden days and a lot of sand. I don't know why. Weird kind of looking cloud, not real cloud, on our way going out, and me and my sister were so surprised, just like the others, and everybody liked it. It was so cool and amazing looking. So we started walking for a while, and then we found some birds on our way to go to the actual spot for the birds. And these two birds were cuddling up, and there was another one somewhere, I forgot. Well, it's somewhere around there, but we were walking, and there's a door there where me, my sister, and my brother were leading the way. So we wanted to go on and go to this door, open it, and see what's in there. And we will find out when we get in. And it's not just for stuff like birds and other, it's for turtles. There's a lot of turtles there. There's some other animals that we found out in the other part, but we're gonna show you it when we go to that part. And there's a lot of turtles around here, an old big one where it was so big. Old big one, so big, same thing. And there we found other birds with other stuff. But first we found other animals. And now we found a breed of a lizard right there. Maybe sunbathing, I think, even though there was rain outside. And we'll find some other animals like, I don't know, yeah, another bird in there. There's this bird, whatever kind it is, I forgot. And we even started walking a lot while going to other spots. Walking, we found these frogs around here where they were like somewhere, but they're tiny, so we can't really see them. And then there's some sea turtles that we found right there swimming in their water, which is fun. So now we found some parrots that could say hi, and some could talk back to us. Not a lot, but they could talk with us. But a little bit of words. They're over 50 and 80. And this one is saying hi with its paw, or whatever you call it. I just call it paw, like animals have. You could see the hands, right? Right there. It's saying hi, I think. Here we got some photos in this old antique car. Me, my sister, and my brother. I was last, maybe because I'm oldest. But it was fun and cool where we had a lot of fun there. Even my brother got a photo at the dinosaur looking thing. He found this thing and then he started climbing in through it. So it was fun for him, but I don't know where it was because I was with my dad, my sister, and that's what I remember. Where he was having fun. We were climbing up while we found these other antique stuff, So there's this thing that you write with, whatever it's called. One of those, whatever they are. And other antique stuff. A camera that we could see. And some paper with this kind of table. And there's other stuff that we didn't really know. This was another spot for birds where there's some turtles that are hiding around here. And you see that bird up there? It's moving around, having fun. And we were having fun seeing these birds, but we didn't know that there was some other things that we could find, like turtles around the birds and some water for them to swim in. So this is USA right across from us, and there's this river that is letting it be a bit far, but we could like just see them, just like how they could see us as well. So here we're gonna go to the dark, and we're gonna see what's in there. Dark stuff. Dark. So dark. And here, when we turn, there's this woman feeding something like a squirrel, or maybe it is a squirrel. I don't know its name. And here we have the frogs, tiny frogs. Over here, we found something kind of creepy. It says, "Look down if you dare." Look down if you dare. I just did it, and I hated this thing. So then the camera person was looking, but you can't really see the thing. It's like a spider web. Giant one. And right here there's a tarantula hiding behind the rock that you're seeing. Right over there you could see the legs and the hair, where it's kind of creepy. So creepy. Over here we took a photo of some kind of snake which is hiding behind, so we can't really see it, so we're showing a different photo of it. Here we have the two little axolotls, one black one and one pink one, so close to see. You kind of see the pink one and the black one. They're hiding. And over here, I don't know how many bats, but there's a lot of bats in here. My sister was like, I want a bat, can you please bring one? Which is kind of funny. And I like the part where she said, Mommy, can you please bring us a bat? And then we started walking even more until we found another spot for birds at the end of this. So we thought that we were done, but we were so shocked that we weren't. We were not done at all. And there's a lot of birds that are out, some in cages. And my brother was so excited, just like my sister. And I was surprised. There's two of these birds right here, and they're kind of rare, I think. Now I'm gonna let you guys watch the nature and the not nature where it's inside of a building. So have fun. So here we got into the Japanese house, and it's kind of really cool where it has a lot of designs. People designed it, I don't know how, but with a way. So you know the short video that we did, the new one, it's made in this Japanese house, the one that we fly, me, my sister, and my brother. But I don't know why I was closing my eyes. So me and my sister, with my brother, thought of sitting down, having a break from standing up, because we were just tired of standing, walking. And this is a kiwi. So now it's time for us to leave Bird Kingdom, and we'll see you on the next video. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you could find us doing more fun stuff like adventures and doing a lot of obstacles and other stuff like others. So see you. Bye bye.